Hi everyone, my name is Alyssa, and if you're here you probably clicked on this video because you are looking for some creative crochet ideas for Valentine's Day for your friends, your family, your significant other, and I'm going to give you a few ideas ranging between short, quick, small ideas versus bigger projects. So it's up to you how long you feel like working on something, how quickly you can get some of these done. We are just under a month until Valentine's Day. Today, as I'm recording this, it is January 21st, 2025. So that gives you enough time, not a lot, but enough to do something small or big if you're determined enough. But anyways, let's get into it. All of the ideas that I am giving to you today come with free tutorials online on YouTube. There's some of them that have written patterns and they are also free and available online. I've also included 3 patterns that are not free, just as extras. They will be in the document that I will put in the description with all of the patterns and videos of everything that I will be including in this video. The not free ones do have free counterparts, so it's really up to you what you want to do. If you want to support the artist, go ahead and do that. Patterns I believe are available on Etsy. Otherwise, everything else is going to be free today and you can access it on YouTube. Anyways, I will be dividing the ideas into 3 categories. The first is small and quick accessories. The second is plushies, and the third is wearables. If you're interested, just click the document in the description and it will take you to a list of some YouTube links and pattern links, and you can find the one that you're interested in. I will be talking about them in order, so you kind of just have to go down the list. Let's get started with the small and quick accessories. These are things that you can do in an hour to 3 hours, depending how quick you are, maybe even less. They're not big gifts. First of all, we're going to start with coasters because I am a avid crochet coaster user. I have one on my desk right now. It needs to be cleaned, but I have a little daisy coaster right here that I use every single day. And the good thing about daisy coasters or crochet coasters in general is if you have condensation from your drink, it will get all over your table. Whereas if you have a crocheted coaster, it will absorb all of that liquid and it won't get everywhere, and then it will dry. I find them very useful. There are lots of patterns for heart coasters. There's regular heart coasters, checkered heart coasters, and like cute little frilly looking ones. If you're not into hearts, there's stars or daisies like I just showed you, and there's also cute little like teddy bear shaped ones or cat shaped, whatever you want to see it as. I think coasters are a perfect practical item. You can give them one or you can give them a set. It's really up to you. But I've included, I believe, 4 or 5 shapes for you in the description document. Anyways, moving on from coasters, we have keychains and charms. They are super cute to put on your bag, tote bags, in your car. It depends on how you make them, but if you have the little attachment, you can put them on your keys, on your backpack. So there's heart keychains. You can either make like a little puffy one, or there's kind of flatter ones, but you can add like a frilly edge and like a bow and just kind of decorate it and make it unique to yourself or the person you're making it for. Then there's also ribbon shapes. Those are super cute. I know bows were a huge trend last year. Moving on, there's stars. I love making star keychains. They're one of my favorites, little puffy stars. The stars I think are super classic and cute, and I think stars were also a huge trend in the last couple of years, and I hope they continue to be because I love stars so much. So stars are a solid option. So moving on from the keychain section, we have headphone charms, because not everyone's a keychain person, but headphones have become really popular lately, and you can use these charms to tie into headphones, gaming headsets, but they can also be used as bag charms and keychains and car hangings and whatever you want. They're more versatile than the keychains. So we have a little headphone sprout. You can put it at the top of your headphones so it looks like there's a sprout coming out of your head, which is, I think, super cute. I've made a couple of them before and and they're so easy. They take literally 10 minutes. There's also Lily of the Valley, which I have also made, and I think they're so cute and easy. There's also cherries, and if your recipient of the gift is a Harry Styles fan, it's an extra little touch if you want to be like, oh, it's like the song Cherry. And then finally, in our small items category, we have a miscellaneous section. So this just kind of random things that I thought were cute but didn't really fit into a category. So firstly, we have trinket trays and organizers. So there's these really cute crocheted heart-shaped trinket trays. There's star shapes, or you can just go the simple route and make a little rectangle just to keep everything organized. They can put makeup or school supplies or trinkets in them, jewelry. It's very versatile and up to interpretation. You can do a lot with them. You can make them bigger or smaller depending on your needs, and they're just really cute and easy and quick. And then there's also heart pouches. You can use these to put candies in or jewelry, or you can even make them so they're kind of an AirPod case, and you can use them for whatever you want. And there's lots of different shapes out there, but I've included one specific one. I believe it's a heart-shaped one in the description, but I'm going to show some pictures of some other ones that you can do just to kind of get the inspiration going. But they are another good practical item that you can make. And then if you have a reader, friend, or partner, or family member, there are these super cute love letter shaped book sleeves or Kindle sleeves, and they just kind of close and they look like a little envelope with a heart shaped stamp on them. And to go with those book sleeves, you can also make a heart designed bookmark, and you can just kind of put them together as a bundle, give them a book sleeve and a bookmark, and it's kind of a 2-in-1. And similarly to the book sleeve envelope type of thing, you can make a mini envelope love letter note type of thing for gift cards or money or love letters or anything. They're just about this big, and you can crochet them up in about half an hour and just put whatever little thing you want in there, and it's super cute. It's more fun than a traditional paper envelope, and it's reusable. And then finally, on the miscellaneous section, we have heart-shaped pillows. I've included a free tutorial as well as a purchasable pattern in the document. So one of them is kind of like a multicolored heart pillow, and then the other one is kind of a candy heart pillow. And that actually will wrap up our small item section of the video. So these are probably the quickest and easiest ones to make if you're in a rush, if you're seeing this only a week before Valentine's Day and you're kind of rushing to find something. These are the ones for you, and I find that they take the least amount of time, they're the easiest to follow and understand, and they're also some of the most useful items I think on the list. So our next category is going to be plushies. So jelly cats right now are obviously very popular. I have one right here with me that I got for my birthday last year, but they can be very expensive. You know what's not expensive? Acrylic yarn. If you want to give your Valentine a jelly cat, they are so quick and easy and cute to crochet, and even better, you made it yourself. So I have 4 types of jelly cats that you can make. I have the sun, the heart, a bunny, and 2 little marshmallows. I mean, of course, you don't have to crochet them. You can go out and buy them, but like I said, they're expensive for no reason. But if you and your Valentine are into jelly cats, you can totally make them, and I've included 4 tutorials in the description document. And yeah, go crazy. They're so cute. They almost look exactly like the real thing. It's like you can't even tell. Alongside the Jellycat plushie patterns, we also have bees, and you can really customize the color. You can do a traditional bee, black and yellow, or black and brown, but you can also make a Valentine's Day themed bee, which is like pink and white, red and white, pink and dark pink, whatever you want. You can also make teddy bears. The tutorial I've linked in the document is actually, I think, the cutest tutorial I've ever seen in my entire life, because not only do you learn how to make a teddy bear out of crochet, but you also learn how to make a cardigan for the teddy bear. And now the tutorial will teach you how to make the Harry Styles classic cardigan or the folklore cardigan, the Taylor Swift cardigan. But you don't need, if you're not into Harry Styles or Taylor Swift, or your recipient is not into that, you don't have to make them Harry Styles or Taylor Swift themed. You can just follow the pattern for the teddy bear cardigan and make it whatever color you want. But if they are into Taylor Swift and Harry Styles, then it's perfect because you can make one of the cardigans or even both for your teddy bear. The next one is similar to the Jellycat, but not really. It kind of merges them together because it's a bunny holding a heart in its hand, and I think that's so classic Valentine's Day, and it's so cute. And again, you can customize it to whatever color you want. And then finally, for the plushie category, we have little dinosaur plushies. Very, very customizable. You can make them any color or design that you want, and who doesn't love a good dinosaur? So that kind of wraps up the plushie category. I know it was a smaller one, but I find that you can do a lot with these patterns and kind of make them unique and your own. So they're very versatile, which is why I only included a couple of them. But with that, we move on to our final category, which is wearables. So the wearables includes some subcategories, which are bags, head accessories and hats, tops, and gloves and scarves. We're gonna start from the beginning, which is bags. So bags are probably the most practical wearable that you could give someone because they can take it with them and carry their stuff in them, and it's just cute as well. It adds to an outfit. It is practical. I found a really cute heart-shaped ruffly looking one, but it's a heart-shaped little purse bag that you can kind of put over your shoulder, and I think it's so cute. You can make it in any color you want. If you want it to be a neutral kind of bag so they can wear it with any outfit, you can do that. If you want it to be more Valentine's Day themed, you can make it pink or red or white or whatever you want. On the other hand, if you're more of a granny square type of person, there is a super cute granny square heart tote bag that you can make. It just requires, I believe, 18 granny squares and some handles, and there you go. You've got a nice, decent sized tote bag with cute little hearts on it. Similar to the heart granny square bag is kind of a more tapestry square heart bag. So basically what you do is you follow a chart and kind of draw out a heart in your square piece of fabric with crochet stitches. It's kind of like pixel art but with stitches, and the results are really, really awesome. And it's the same kind of idea. You make 18 squares and put them into a tote bag and add some handles, and it's about the same size, about 12 by 12 inches, I would say. And then finally, a star-shaped bag. These are really great because I find that you can make it whatever size you want. You can make it really small, you can stop following the pattern at a certain point, or once you get the hang of the pattern, you just apply the rules that they've taught you and make the bag bigger. And all you have to do is make 2 big stars and add a handle, and you've got a star crossbody bag. So that moves us to headwear and hats and hair accessories. So firstly is a granny square balaclava. If you're not tired of granny squares already, I think they're super cute. I think you can just make one out of 8 granny squares in total. You can do whatever color you want, and again, they're really good for the colder months if you live in a colder climate, and you can really make it your own. So next we have beanies and the cat beanies. So you can either make kind of a classic ribbed beanie. You can use Tunisian crochet, or you can use the crochet tutorial that I've included in the document, which is just, I believe, half double crochet in the back loop, which creates an illusion of ribbing. Those beanies are super classic, a staple, warm, and just super perfect. But if you want the cat beanie, those are also easy, and then when you put it on, it looks like you have cat ears. Next we have hair ribbons. These are also pretty simple. You can either just chain a bunch and tie it in your hair and your pigtails, or you can follow the tutorial I've added in the description, which is kind of a more sophisticated frilly lace hair bow that you would usually put at the back of your head just as an accessory, or you could put it on a clip and clip it in your hair, and you can make it in any color. It's more of a dainty, lacy looking thing. Next is hairbands. I've included 2 patterns for hairbands. There's one really basic one. It's just kind of a rectangle that goes over your head and ties in the back. No special designs or anything on it. It's just super basic, super easy, and can go with any outfit. Whereas the other one is more of a meshy hairband. It has a little more texture and design to it. You can combine the 2 patterns and make it your own. But if you prefer one over the other, definitely go watch both and see which one you think would be best suitable for the person you're giving it to. And then finally, a triangle granny square looking bandana. It's basically just a triangle shaped granny square. It's super easy and quick and super cute. So moving on from headwear and hats, we're going to move to tops. So I only have 4 tops because I know we're kind of on a time crunch here, so I don't want to include too many larger projects that will take too long, but I did include some in case you're feeling ambitious. So the first one is a raglan sweater. A great tutorial that I've followed in the past before is by Erin B, and she basically just teaches you how to make a basic raglan construction sweater in any size you want and in as many colors as you want as well. It does take practice, of course, to change colors. If you're new at this, do ribbing, but I promise this is definitely a good starting point, and me personally, it helped me a lot to understand the raglan construction of a crochet sweater. Next we have those super trendy mesh bolero sleeve type of things. Those are super easy as well, and because it's mesh it takes a little less time because you're just chaining and double crocheting, and I find it just goes by a little bit faster than if you were doing straight double crochet. And then finally, in the top category, we have the hexagon cardigan or the hexagon t-shirt. So they're a little different, same idea. It's 2 big hexagons that you put over your arms, and then you can either connect them or extend them to make a cardigan or a t-shirt. And they're super cute and trendy and quick, and because it's such a repetitive pattern, it's easy to kind of just relax and watch a show while you're making it. And then finally, we have the gloves and scarves category for the wearables. First of all, we have a basic scarf. So the tutorial I've included is just a basic plain colored scarf. Then for the kind of gloves, we have chunky mittens, and because they're chunky, they don't take too much time because you're using big hook and big yarn, and it's just super simple and cute. Next up for gloves, we have fingerless gloves. So I have 3 patterns for fingerless gloves because I think they're all so cute, and you can change them in different ways, or you can make all of them, mix and match. Firstly is the star fingerless gloves, which are the ones I've made before, and I absolutely love them. I think it's so easy to follow. The only thing is you have to follow kind of a color work chart. You can just make regular fingerless gloves, or you can add stars, or you can change the color of the cuffs, or you can add stripes. It's really up to you. Similarly, I have one for hearts in case you want to make a fingerless glove but you don't want to put a star on it, but you kind of want a little picture on there. I have a heart one as well, and the heart one is equally as cute and equally as simple to kind of make up. And then finally, for fingerless gloves, we have bow fingerless gloves. So again, it's just a plain fingerless glove, but you're gonna crochet an extra little bow to sew on the front. As an added bonus, this tutorial also has a pattern for leg warmers, so you can make them a cute little set. You can even add bows onto their leg warmers, whatever you want. You can pair it with a scarf or a hat, who knows. You can really combine a lot of these to make a set or a gift basket or whatever you want. It all depends on how much time you have and how much time you're willing to spend. And then I believe that is the last item. The 3 pairs of fingerless gloves were the last items that I actually had on my list. But yeah, that was over 50 tutorials worth of items and ideas that I've come up with for Valentine's Day and that I found on YouTube and Pinterest and Instagram. And I think a lot of them, because they're so practical or applicable to everyday use, are good Valentine's Day gifts. And I think that whoever you're giving them to will totally appreciate them and love them, especially if you're customizing it to their interests and their favorite colors or shapes or just whatever. So I really hope that this list has given you some good ideas for Valentine's Day, and even if you don't use any of the patterns that I've included in the description, hopefully they've sparked some inspiration for you to go out and look for something similar or different, and I hope that you find something to make on time. I know it's cutting it a little bit close for Valentine's Day, but when you see this, it's best that you start it right now so you have enough time to do what you want to do and just make a really meaningful Valentine's Day gift. But if not, there's always next year, and even some of these patterns you can use for birthday ideas, anniversary ideas, you name it. You can really apply this to anything, but it is Valentine's Day season, so of course I'm gonna make a Valentine's Day video for you guys. Anyways, that's all I have for you today, and like and subscribe if you want, and if you liked this video, and if you made anything from the list that I've provided, please tag me on Instagram at Divinely Crafted. I would love to see what you made, and just let me know that you found that pattern from my video and yeah, after Valentine's Day, let me know what they thought about it and if they loved it as much as I think they will. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I hope it was helpful and I hope you enjoyed, and I would love to hear feedback in the comments since I am kind of new at this. So feel free to let me know what I can improve on, what I can change, and what you'd like to see next. Anyways, that's it from me. Happy Valentine's Day and good luck with your gift making. Bye bye.